What's up, guys? So Krampus is the new holiday horror film, and you don't usually get many of those. This is like a comedy as well. This is a horror comedy. And, before watching the film, I was excited for it. I mean, I hadn't really seen any horror comedies off the top of my head that I could even think of. And I'm just going to tell you right now that this film is not scary. There's really, to me, there was absolutely no tension at all. Like, I wasn't feeling tense, I wasn't nervous, I wasn't scared. I really just didn't care about anything that was going on because I really didn't have a reason to care about any of these characters. And like I said, this is a comedy and a horror film, but it just really didn't hit the mark in either of those, things. It really wasn't funny, it wasn't scary. I think the way they should have handled it, instead of jumbling it all together, just all the scary stuff and then there's funny stuff going on at the same time, it just didn't work because nothing felt serious and the stakes didn't feel real because it just felt like a stupid, funny movie. It just felt like that, and I think the way they should have done it is the first half, sort of all the build-up to, before Krampus comes and before all this bad stuff starts to happen. I thought that should be, if they're going to make it a comedy, make that funny. But then, once the stuff starts to take place and bad things start to happen, then it should turn to scary. When scary things were happening, and where these things that are supposed to be scary are happening, and this really creepy imagery is happening, then I should have felt frightened by it, but that's where they throw in comedic elements to it, and it just didn't work. It took me out of it, and it took the tension away. But they really didn't use a lot of CG in this film at all. I mean, they use a lot of prosthetics, especially for Krampus, and I really thought that everything looked good on him except for his face. And when they do use CG, some of it's good, but some of it is god-awful. Some of the CG is horrible, and it's noticeable, and it's really bad. And towards the end of the film, I just really didn't care, and the movie it's wrapping up, and it felt like it had like 3 different endings to it, and once the film actually comes to a close, you get what they were trying to do and the story that they were trying to present to you. But I didn't care about it. It's just like, well, that's kind of stupid. I thought it was kind of stupid. I thought the story that was just kind of dumb. So guys, overall, Krampus, like I said, I didn't really like this movie. Some of the performances are fine. The prosthetics are good, the practical effects they use are good. I just think that Krampus wasn't used enough, and I think they relied on his helpers, and his instead of elves, they're like minions. These people that do his deeds for him. And when Krampus comes on the screen, it's not really intimidating or frightening or anything like that, and I just didn't care. This movie made me mad. I didn't like it. If you go to see it and you enjoy it, that's great, but for me, I'm going to give it 2 out of 5 stars. I was really disappointed by Krampus, but guys, do you plan on seeing it, or did you see it already? Comment your thoughts in the comment section, and tell me what you think about it. I'd love to know your thoughts. Also, you can subscribe to this channel because I'm currently wrapping up a series of Star Wars reviews that I've been doing on this channel. My reviews for episodes 1 through 4 are up on this channel now. Tonight I'll be posting my in-depth review for The Empire Strikes Back. Next Friday for Return of the Jedi, and then the following Friday, we're 2 weeks away, guys, I'll be posting my non-spoiler review for Star Wars The Force Awakens, and then maybe on the 20th, the 21st, when that weekend ends, I'll give you guys time to see the movie, and then I'll do a spoiler in-depth review on The Force Awakens. Guys, you could also like my Facebook review page, and you can follow me on Twitter. The links to those social media platforms are in the description of this video. And yeah, guys, that's about it. Thank you very much for watching this review, and I hope you subscribe. Over and out.
It's Christmas. Nothing bad's gonna happen on Christmas.